when we were on the Westgate Bridge, which is the day before the shrine, at that time when we were walking along the freeway, I was starting to panic. So I was thinking, where are we going? How far are we going? I was, just over 50 at that particular point in time. So I was saying, let's go to the Balti, because the Balti was so much closer. And I thought if we went over the Balti, then we're going to end up, in North Melbourne, and I'm still really close to the car. Whereas if we walk over the Westgate Bridge, we're going to end up in Yarraville. What am I going to do then, It turns out we only went halfway up, and then we came back down the other side. So we were protesting about not being able to have any freedom of movement. And then when we held up the traffic on the Westgate Bridge, we were accused by the establishment of stopping people from having freedom of movement. You couldn't ride it. On the Westgate Bridge on the 21st of September last year, 2021, was an extraordinary day. There was somewhere between, 40, 50,000 people collected in one place one time saying no to the draconian lockdowns that Melbourne was experiencing at that time. And it felt like it was just about to spill over. The fervour was really high, it was in the air. The CFMEU workers were chanting every day, intended on coming back. There was a phalanx of police set up to intercept us from walking back into the city, and they were just treated with absolute disdain. And in the end, there was so much contempt and disdain that we just simply walked around them, which was humiliating. And imagine for some of those young police officers, though, it was a relief, because it would have been very confronting for them to see the amount of people that were hurtling down towards them. But that's why they went so hard after us the next day at the shrine, because the government was in panic. It was in furious panic about what was happening. The people were taking the culture. God, it was an extraordinary period in Australia, and particularly Victoria's history. And it's amazing, all the people in the arts and all the cognoscenti and all the talkback radio shows missed it, because they had to pretend it didn't happen. They had to disparage the people that were doing it as if they weren't people with legitimate concerns that weren't real. And why is that? Why have we seen that uniform shutdown of this voice? That's a question that needs to be asked. This coming federal election, vote 1 for Damien Richardson in the Senate, because together we're moving forward to freedom. And why is that? Because when we stay together, it tears them apart. Vote 1, Damien Richardson for the Senate.
Spoken by D. Richardson, authorised by D. Richardson, Melbourne.